الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today's lesson is about volcanic landforms. It's lesson 3, page 146. So everyone stay with me or trace with me. Now, I recommend everyone to open his textbook, page 146, so we can get started. Okay. Now, our lesson in our lesson we have two goals: landforms done, how landforms or the landforms done by lava and ashes. The second aim or second goal of our lesson is landforms done by magma. These two goals, we're going to talk about them in our lesson. So, caldera. Every volcano has its own caldera. After what? After collapsing. So, everyone, if you see page 147, you will find the definition is the hole left when volcano collapsed, called what? Caldera. As you can see here, this is a caldera. This is a dead volcano, okay, or collapsed volcano. Now, let's talk about types of landforms formed by lava and ash or ashes. Lava and ashes. Here we have two types, or we have four types of volcanoes that form by lava and ashes. The first one, cinder cone volcano. The second, composite volcanoes. The third is shield volcanoes, and the fourth, lava plateaus. So every one of you should memorize these types of volcanoes or volcanoes formed by lava. And I prefer, or I suppose that each one of you knows the difference between lava and magma, because it's very important in this lesson. So let's talk about first cinder cone volcanoes, page 148. As you can see, now these points summarize, the cone or cinder cone volcanoes. The magma should contain high silica. So the magma of these volcanoes should contain high silica, or most of types of volcanoes should have high silica. Now, two, volcano erupted explosively, produce ashes, cinder, and bombs. Now these ashes come out from inside or beneath the Earth's surface to the outside by what? By the force of pressure and temperature. They get out the contents or the minerals inside the Earth's surface. So number three, these materials can be accumulated to form specific landform. So these materials can be accumulated like this. If we have ashes, types of materials, they accumulated upon each other to make what? To make cinder cone volcanoes. Okay. Again, these materials can be accumulated or gathered, okay, or make one above each other, okay, accumulate to form specific landform, and this landform is called cinder cone volcano. This is the figure of the cinder cone volcano. Now, cinder cone volcano mainly caused by or made by the ashes, as you can see here, and we have magma chamber, magma conduit, or pipe. This is the pipe of the volcano. So now let's talk about composite volcano. The composite volcano, as you can see, page 148, the same content as cinder volcano. Yani it made up with silica. So the magma of the composite volcano made of silica, but the difference in shape. Here we have only difference in shape, not in the contents or the composition of the volcano, or the volcano production that come out from the under earth surface. So they are tall, These volcanoes are tall, cone-shaped mountains in which layers of lava alternate the layers of ashes. And the most important thing here is they could be more than 4,800 meter tall. The previous one, the center cone volcano, it's about 400 meters high, and this one's 4,800 meters tall. So let's continue our topic. So sheet volcanoes when lava flows slowly and gently build wide sloping mountains. These sloping mountains caused by what? Caused by flowing of lava. And this is the difference between lava and magma. Lava, you can find lava outside or on the earth's surface, not beneath the earth's surface. Beneath the earth's surface, what you can find is magma. Here, they form mostly in ocean floor. Yes, not on the land surface. It's mostly formed in the ocean floor. So these type sheet volcanoes, as you can see in the figure, it's about 9,000 meters from the ocean floor. From the ocean floor. يعني if you want to compare this one with the previous one, which is composite volcano, the composite volcano will be taller because the ocean floor may be more than 6,000 meter in distance from the ocean surface. Okay, now lava plateaus. Lava can flow through several long cracks in an area. Several long cracks in an area. Then they will cool and solidify. Cool and solidify after what? After getting out from these cracks, the magma. Okay, I'm sorry, the lava. When they getting out from after they getting out from these cracks, they will solidify and cool to form what? Lava plateaus. And this is what we call lava plateaus. Boys, concentrate on the definitions. Don't memorize them. Just understand them. Okay, let's continue. What landforms does magma create? Now, we studied about what does lava, and this about what does magma create. Now first one, also you have to memorize the only two, not don't memorize four, only you have to memorize two of these types of landforms does magma create. Boys, landforms means domes, valleys, mountains and stuff like that. This is what we call landforms. Now volcanic necks. Let's talk about first about volcanic necks. Volcanic necks formed because of hardened magma in the volcanic pipe. All you have to know is the volcanic neck caused by hardened magma in a volcanic pipe as illustrated in this figure. Now, let's talk about the other type or dikes and still. And this is very important to know the difference between them. Dikes and still. If you open your textbook, page 150, you will find the definition for each one. Now, first, let's talk about the dike. Magma that forces itself across rock layers hardens into dikes like this. For across what? Across layers. We have here several layers of rocks, and dikes go through these layers and makes the magma inside these layers or across these layers harden to form dikes. About still or sill, magma that squeeze between horizontal rocks. Here it's approximately vertically or tilted in some angle. Here it's totally horizontally. The magma that solidify in total horizontally between the layers. These are the layers of the materials and compositions of the volcano. If we want to take or enlarge the volcano, the previous the previous figure of the volcano, you will find these as layers. And this is sill and this is dike. You can easily recognize between these two definitions.